You think Dr. Umar is helping the people?
Dr. Umar, hilarious, man. You know, recently, I don't know if you've seen him with that girl, Sukiana. Right. You know, Umar,
Did you see her statement at first?
you know, like I said, you gotta be mindful of who you associate yourself with. And this is why people are agents, because the same way we having this conversation right now, brother man, I could leave out here and go straight to the strip club or something and be the complete.
Yeah.
That's what we mean about agents. You know, Brother Umar, for whatever reason, you know, this school has been a 10-year project. You know, I'm of the mindset that you're trying to, you know, push for the betterment of our people. Like, that's what it's all about.
Do you believe that?
No, I don't.
You don't think he for the people?
No. I think he finds a way to monetize, you know what I mean, the knowledge itself in a way where he keeps you coming back. Because again, you know, most of the leaders that we've had, we understand the end. And it's like when you have, who was it the FBI director? Who was like,
J. Edgar Hoover.
There we go. Who said, you know, we're gonna produce the leaders that they subscribe to. Which kind of goes back to the day clone Tyrone. You have individuals that's put in place in society to keep the system in place. We've always had a need for knowledge of self, right? And there was a time within the rap game where, you know, being unapologetically black and proud of where you come from, your history and heritage, that was something that was, you know, worshipped and acknowledged, you know, pushed to the forefront. And there are still some people who still live by this code, even in 2023, that are considered like the offspring of those movements. And because of that, you have individuals like Dr. Umar and others who will, you know, supply what's needed, you know what I mean, from what's asked from the people. But only time will tell.
I had a homeboy who was a preacher. And he believes in his heart that he is supposed to be wealthy because this gift that he has been given should be a source of sustenance financially for him as well as spiritually for the people who he will shepherd in. And he believes that in his heart. I remember when we had that direct conversation, I remember thinking that was wild as fuck, that he thought that. Like, what do you mean? You're supposed to be a preacher. And like in my mind, preachers ain't supposed to make a whole bunch of money. They supposed to be scraping and getting by. That's a part of what the allure, I feel, is with some of it, because it's like, I don't know, again, with the origin story, I feel like he had good, I don't know enough. I don't know how you, I'll say I believe his intentions were pure and good in the beginning. Yeah. As it relates to this school, I don't know if there's ever going to be a school, if it's going to open or nothing like that.
I've been there. I've been to the school. I met Dr. Umar. He took me a tour.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got footage. I never put it out. You know what I mean? But I met the brother. He seemed like a good dude. But coming from South Baltimore.
So you met him, went to the school and everything, and you don't think he for the people?
I think he's for self.
Damn.
A lot of the individuals who hold up these spaces that we deem gatekeepers, you know, they're full of ego.
Can they be both?
No.
They can't?
Because in order for you to be for the people, you have to sacrifice the ego.
Isn't that, to be an effective leader, you have to have an ego.
But what happens when it comes in, you know, it gets to a point where you're at a crossroad where, again, you have to make the decision of what you want versus what's better for the people.
That's the challenge with being a leader. And that's why most of them niggas fail.